Okay.
Elizabeth's homework test.
Okay, so I am going to, so just so you guys know, if you don't turn it in, it's a 0. And if you have an 80 in the class, you'll have a 60 by the end of the year if you don't turn those in. So you've got to turn them in. If you have 100 in the class, you're probably not going to get more than an 80 if you don't turn those homeworks in. It's just like that's how it works. So just turn them in, and then it's so easy. Just turn them in. Now, so we're going to do simplifying rational expressions. Simplifying rational expressions. And you guys already know how to do these, but there's a trick on one type that I haven't taught yet. And you will think that there's no way to solve this when you see it. If I had something like this, x minus 3 over 6 minus 2x. All right, so write that down in your notes. Okay?
That's a little bit confusing. Oh no, okay, 3 goes into 6 2 times.
Yeah, so we still use our same approach. Can I factor the numerator? No. So I just write x minus 3. Can I factor, is there a greatest common factor I could take out of this? What is it? 2. So I'm going to do a 2 here, and I'm going to do a parenthesis, and I have 3 minus x. All right. Can I cross those blobs out? Why, Adam, can I not cross them out?
Because it's a negative x and a negative 3.
You're right. This is x minus 3. This is 3 minus x. These are actually opposites.
Yep. Because x is
So
positive.
guys, you really have to pay attention. You guys, I only have 1 minute to teach this, so you got to pay attention. Please pay attention. X minus 3 over 3 minus x. That is its opposite. What is the opposite of 10?
Negative 10.
Right. So how did you get that?
By multiplying it by negative 1.
You multiplied a number by negative 1 to get its opposite.
Oh, could you multiply it by negative 1 over 1?
You could. You guys hear that? To get the opposite of 10, you multiply it by negative 1, you get its opposite, right? Right? So we could actually factor out a negative 1 out of either the numerator or the denominator. Doesn't matter. I'm going to do the denominator because I like my x minus 3 the way it is up there, right? So I'm going to do this. I am going to say, that's the same thing as saying x minus 3 over, instead of positive 2, I'm just going to make it negative 2. And now these just flip places. And it's now x minus 3.
You can cross them both off.
I'm showing, if I could prove it by saying, look at this. Negative 2 times x is negative 2x. Look, negative 2x. Negative 2 times negative 3 is positive 6. So this equals this, right?
Whoa.
So you took something that looked like it was totally impossible to do, and suddenly, just by putting a negative, you got to keep that negative there. Then that's that. So now look, this whole thing crosses
It's
out.
going to be x over negative.
So the
no,
answer
it's
is
gonna be 1 over negative.
1 over negative 2, which is the same as negative 1/2. Isn't that cool? Does that make sense?
So we don't have to find the
And then yes, no, you have to say the excluded value too. Excluded value
Would it be 3?
would be 3.
Yeah.
Right. X cannot equal 3. X cannot equal 3.
Well, but what about the negative 2?
But so either negative 2 equals 0. Is that possible?
Nope.
No. So we don't have to worry about it, right? Or that equals 0.
And
So-
then you just got 3 and it's
right.
3.
So that is kind of the big thing. Let me just look at my thing really fast. You will also see a bunch of things like this. You'll see something like this.
That'll work.
All right, let's try this. All right. How would I factor the numerator?
Take out 3.
Take out a 3. 3 parenthesis, Liam, watch this.
Squared.
X squared minus 9,
Yeah,
right?
no.
All over 3 minus x.
Ooh.
What? Wait.
Can I go any further?
Yeah.
What?
Take
There's-
a. You don't have to divide that somehow by
You
2.
guys, wait,
No.
stop.
Can you
Everybody,
use the distributive function?
everybody look at the numerator.
Oh,
What do you see?
You can take out 3.
What do you see in the numerator?
X squared.
Forget the 3. What do you see?
Oh, you can. You
Difference of two squares.
Difference of 2 squares, right? So suddenly you can say x squared minus 9 is the same as x plus 3 times x minus 3. Remember that, Liam? Right? So you have 3 times x plus 3 times x minus 3 all over, 3 minus x.
Oh.
So what would I do? Down here, I would rather change that to -1 parenthesis x minus 3. Right? So I just crossed, so that's what I did. So now I can get rid of my x minus 3. You see what I did? See what I did? I took the 3 minus x and I just said, okay, -1 parenthesis x minus 3.
Which equals 3.
So suddenly those cross out. So my answer is
3.
the -1, I could just put a negative here and not have any denominator at all, right? So my answer could be -3 times x plus 3. And then x cannot equal 3. You with me?
Sort of.
Okay.
Yeah, I got this.
So you just have to practice them. Call me this weekend if you need help. There are some word problems. Do your best on them. There's some I'm trying to stretch your brain a little bit. Okay? So I'm going to pass these out.